Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion from June 12th to the 26th. This is what we're forecasting. The pattern remains blocked, although it's starting to break down. We still have our upper low or trough here in the west. Also a trough in the east, above normal heights across Canada, and below normal heights across the southern states. And the upper low here, or surface low, will slowly lift out to the east by early next week. Now, we're not out of bad weather yet. This is for the period, like I said, June 12th to the 16th. And we have a low that will develop in the Ohio Valley as energy drops south from Hudson Bay. And this would bring a surface low in the Ohio Valley that will push a cold front east early next week into the east states. And this will bring some rain, much needed rainfall. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a look at the drought. Let me see what do I have? Okay, drought for the Northeast. Look, this is areas that are abnormally dry or moderate drought, but I think this is even worsened over the last week, over the last couple of days, with rainfall being below normal. Now, we're going to take a look at two different things. We're going to take a look at I put the national map up here because I'm going to go to different areas. We're going to take a look at the Northeast. This is what's been observed over the last 30 days. Fairly dry, maybe a half inch across parts of Pennsylvania. And then we have higher amounts here where that upper low has been staying. But then also we're worried about drought areas here in the Corn Belt. This is over the last 30 days. And I put this note up here so I wouldn't forget that over the last week, 34% of the U.S. corn crop is covered in drought. And this week it jumped to 45% when it comes to soybeans, and 39% are experiencing drought, which is an 11-point jump in 1 week's time. So there's drought in a couple of areas of the country. I hate to tell you that, but so we're going to also look at, what did I have? Okay. We're going to take a look at the current drought over the last week. It looks like there's been some improvement here, but not in parts of the Northeast, parts of the Corn Belt. Right, but it's been quite dry, and here we are approaching mid-June, and we still haven't had much rainfall. All right, and what's the other thing I wanted to show? Oh, this is the percent of normal rainfall here. We're going to take a look here. Percent of normal, you can see parts of the Northeast are in the negative. And then we go up here to New England, they're in the positive, across Maine. And then we go into the Corn Belt area, and you can see that it's been the percentages below normal are quite low. What was the other thing? Okay, showed you that. Okay, so now we're going to get back to the forecast. We have another closed low or upper low in the southwest, and that will, along with several pieces of energy rotating around it, will bring rain to central and southern states by midweek, and that will increase the chances of widespread showers and thunderstorms across northern Texas, Oklahoma, and you can see right down here, and parts of the South. Now, temperatures will be above normal across the northern plains to upper Mississippi Valley, with anomalies of 5 to 15 degrees above normal, and then another area above normal temperatures across Texas into the Central Gulf region, with highs reaching the 90s and possible 100 degrees in a few locations. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for June 17th to 21st. And we have a nearly zone of flow across the country. A trough is forecast in the west and over the northeast. Above normal heights are in between and across eastern and central Canada. You can see it here. So the model is a good agreement on this setup. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about 4 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures, the forecast here. With anomalies of 4 to 10 degrees above normal, greatest anomalies across this area here. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this region. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. Below normal precipitation forecast here, and for this area, probability of occurrence is nearly 35%. Now we're looking at the period for June 22nd to the 26th. And there's really not much of a change. We still have troughing here in the northeast and in the west. Ridge out here, above normal heights across eastern central Canada to Greenland. You can see, so the pattern doesn't really change all that much. So little change is forecast in the temperature anomalies. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, I'm going to keep the probabilities low, is nearly 35%, and then below normal precipitation forecast for this region, which needs some rain, also probability of occurrence is near 35%. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for June 12th to 26th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.